when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
If a nigga double take, then his money I'ma take. Pussy tight, thighs thick, slurp up on it like a shake. Bitch's heart on the net, but in person they gon' break. Baby Glock in my bag, but my nigga brought the Drake. Do you know either the rapper or the song? Bonus points for both.
I don't. It like sounds familiar, but
Do you want to take a guess?
I have maybe like 2 guesses.
Let me hear them.
Asian doll?
No.
Okay. Megan.
No.
It would be weird if I didn't recognize a Megan lyric.
Right. I'm always like that. But okay, do you want me to give it to you one more time?
Sure.
Okay. If a nigga double take, then his money I'ma take. Pussy tight, thighs thick, slurp up on it like a shake. Bitch's heart on the net, but in person they gon' break. Baby Glock in my bag, but my nigga brought the Drake.
Is it Lotto?
It's not Lotto, no. But she is Southern.
Is it a doll?
It's not a doll.
I don't know.
It's Young Miami.
Okay.
So this is Young Miami on Lakia's song Female Goat. Remember when she was in a music video with the actual rake? And that I just was thinking about that today. So yeah, that's what it is. Okay. What's yours?
Mine is my bitch is so bad they think we AI bots.
Oh, this is definitely JT.
Yes.
Yes, and I think this is from her new song.
Yes.
Because I just listened to it.
And the ad lib after she says that is, we not.
See, maybe we can talk about this during the episode because, like, I just can't get into the music. Like, I don't know.
I can.
I know. I know. And so I feel like you need to explain it to me, like, why I need to give her a chance.
I brought another lyric from the other song she performed that's unreleased as well.
Go ahead.
Bitches in my palace, how the fuck they getting here? Marie Antoinette, bitches starving, I don't care.
Oh my God. That's some shit she would say. And you know what? That's also some Sagittarius shit. Like, we don't get into that later, but that's some very Sagittarius ass shit. Okay, hi guys. Welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. And we have a special guest today. So our Brianna is on her honeymoon. But don't worry, no fear, because we have an equally fabulous, amazing Brianna. My dear friend, Brianna B. And Brianna is a Los Angeles-based creative, and she doesn't really on any socials except Twitter, and you can follow her on Twitter at SisterAct2On, an ode to 2 great Black women. You know? Yes. So should we tell them how we met? I always think that's such a fun story.
We met at Temple University.
T for Temple U.
I almost wore an Eagle shirt today.
Did you? Wait, yeah. I don't have any like. Well, you know,
I changed into this. Yes.
Okay. I love that we're both wearing black. We met at Temple University because you were, because Brianna is a writer. You were directing and you wrote the sketch for Temple Smash, right? That was it was your sketch, and Temple Smash was like our campus's like kind of like sketch comedy show. And I was an actor, and I heard from people like, oh, everybody in the theater department auditions for Temple Smash. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and audition. And here's this like beautiful Black person with this gorgeous fro. And then we kind of became friends because we also had several mutual friends actually. And then I moved here to LA where Brianna was already living, and you were like my only friend here. When I moved here, and we were like, you know, texting, I think, or maybe we were DMing on Twitter or something, and Brianna just kind of like adopted me into their friend group. And I feel like I've told you that before, but like I really appreciate that. Like that really meant so much to me to have you guys, like all of you guys, like, and to meet you, and to like for us to still be friends all these years later. Like that's really important for me, because it was very hard to move somewhere and I didn't know nobody. You know what I mean? And you can relate because you also moved here. You know, from the East Coast, so even further than me.
But I did know a lot of people from the film department who did the same program as me. So it wasn't as terrifying as I don't know if you were terrified, but it wasn't as daunting as your situation. And I'm happy to adopt you. I would have been friends with you immediately during Temple days. And it's funny that you said beautiful fro, because I did not know how to do my hair at that point. I was putting a lot of products in there. I did not know what I was doing. So,
I feel like I had done the big chop that year too, because I didn't know how to do my hair at all.
I couldn't do the big chop. It was like I still had relaxed ends.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of a mess.
My hair has always been a fucking mess, man. Like, don't get me started on that shit. I feel like I'm just now figured it out at 29. Like, what the fuck I'm doing my hair. Anyway, so Brianna was supposed to be our guest today to talk about our main topic, because Brianna's super, super into this. But then Brianna, our co-host, you know, had this thing because we had to reschedule our recording. I was like, Brianna B, why don't you just host it with me? Brianna was more than willing. So we're going to get into it. We're going to go through this show just like we usually do. But now we have my incredible, hilarious friend here to co-host with me. And I'm so grateful for you to have done this with me. Love you to pieces, babe. Okay, so let's get into some hot topics, girl. We got some stuff to talk about. Okay. So first up on this list, so Young Miami says her debut solo album is coming this year. She's also going on tour. She's going on a tour. And, you know, I always say about these tours that they just kind of feel like random. Like, how do these people even know each other kind of situation? Like, do you ever feel like that? Because why would she be going on tour with Boss Man D-Lo?
I think it kind of works.
You think their audiences overlap?
I think with her new song, sure. Yeah. I think his music does appeal to women, and then we've heard his new song with Meg. Like, it kind of makes sense. They tend to pair female rappers with male rappers on tour. Like, who was it on tour with Cardi, and it did not make any sense?
Recently was it? Or before?
No. Before. It was like some female rapper that was on Playboy Cardi's tour and didn't make any sense.
That was on Playboy Cardi's tour.
Playboy Cardi.
I thought you were saying Cardi B.
Yeah.
No, it was Rico Nasty. Yeah. It was Rico Nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were throwing things at her.
They were really fucking rude to her.
Yeah.
And she was like on the internet crashing out. And I think rightfully so. But she was like on the internet crashing out because they were literally, and I remember there was one video that went viral where she like jumped into the audience because somebody was throwing things at her and she just like got fucking fed up. Like, what else do you expect from a person?
And her sound, it kind of makes sense, but no, she like, her fan base is like the girls and the gays, and like
and is Playboy Cardi's like, what is his audience? Because I've always said like I don't get into his music.
Edgy,
alt
mostly
kind of situation.
It's a lot of white people. Like
a lot of
there's black people, but it's a lot of white people.
A lot of white people. But then Young Miami also just got her first I'm sorry, that's a lie. She just got her second solo entry into the Billboard Hot 100 chart. And I believe it came in at
number 66.
Number 66. Okay, so you knew. It debuts, and that's her highest charting song. Because remember that song Rap Freaks that she released that was terrible. But that kind of we don't have to talk about that.
When it was Buenas noches.
Yeah,
was that it?
Cockroaches. Yeah, Buenas noches. That's the one. I think the song is such an improvement on that. However, I didn't like it when I originally heard this song. But now that it's going viral, I can't lie, the chorus is kind of fucking growing on me. Like, how do you feel about Spin That? Spin
I
that
think
shit. Spin that
the
shit.
initial critique that it should have been like at 1.5 speed higher, that made sense to me. I haven't really cared for it, but I like how she did the little gas station thing. Like,
that I liked.
She's working hard to promote it.
She
People do
really
enjoy
is.
it. I heard it in the
People really
car
do enjoy it.
yesterday, and I did enjoy myself when I heard it in the car yesterday. But
I heard it in the club this week, past weekend, and I was like, man, I'm a little fucked up. Like, this shit kind of bang. Like, I can't lie. When I heard it in the club, I was kind of like, I was moving. You know, so she might have grown on me. This song might have grown on me. I have not forgiven her for any of the other dumb shit that she's done. And what do you think? Like, what are your expectations of a Young Miami like album? I wish you guys could see the face. I wish you guys could see the face Brianna just made.
I really don't care that much, and I'm trying not to compare her to JT because they are different people.
Yeah.
And they're going to be compared forever, and I don't think that's fair.
No, of course not.
So
very different kind of rappers. And they went a very different route with their careers.
I don't really think it's for me. If it's short enough, I would maybe listen to it at least once.
Yeah. I definitely plan on listening to it for the show, like, for sure. But I don't know if I would turn it on. Like, it's not something that I would be anticipating because I just don't know if she can deliver solo, like a full project.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, since you mentioned her, JT also announces that her debut album, Club Cheetah, is coming this summer. Now, you are a JT fan. Please get on your JT soapbox and tell me, like, what are you expecting from Club Cheetah? Are you excited for Club Cheetah? How do you feel about the music that JT's been teasing? What's tea? How do you feel?
Well, I have enjoyed every single that she has put out since No Bars, essentially. Every solo single I have saved and I have listened to.
Really?
Multiple times, yes.
I love that. Wow.
So, yes, like the little teaser visual, somebody pointed out it kind of gives Midnight Sun. I think it's like a Miami version of
a Miami. Well, is that not is her aesthetic not a ripoff of like Miami, Florida, like Miami Vice kind of like, you know, I feel like that's Zara, like that whole Midnight Sun, the whole thing feels very Miami.
Well, let's not get into Zara right now. I get it with the like airbrush t-shirts and I get that. For JT, I see that she has been teasing like with cheetah print. It's actually she's been wearing like leopard print.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I get it mixed up as well. But she's been wearing like cheetah print outfits like for a while now to like kind of tease this era. And no, I appreciate her aesthetic and the lane that she's carving for herself and the visuals she's put out for every single the City Cinderella cover.
Yeah.
That was like one of the best.
Fantastic.
That was one of the best covers that year.
Yeah, easily. It was fantastic. But I wasn't a fan of the project as a whole.
And I would agree. There was a lot of songs I liked on there.
But it kind of felt like, you know, I feel like she never finishes a song as strong as she starts one, you know? Yeah. And she kind of runs out of gas.
I can't disagree, but I still like believe in her.
I agree. Ability, me too.
Because she's just so different. I don't care. Like people like one of their critiques of her is that she's like mean or not likable. I'm not trying to be her friend.
No, not at all.
She makes some good shit.
Yeah, and I really like her style too. Like I can't lie. Like I'm really into it. But I love that. Okay, so the AMAs the winners were announced recently, the American Music Awards. And Cardi B won really big at the AMAs. So let's talk about some of the winners of the AMAs this year, and then we could talk about like who was up against them and like how we feel about that. Best female hip hop, the nominees were Cardi, Doechii, Glorilla, Sexy Red, and YK Nice, and Cardi very obviously won that one. I don't think that anybody had any doubt. I just love that YK Nice was included. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's truly the diamond of the season. She's the diamond of the season, if you ask me. And then for best breakthrough hip hop artist, Mona Leo won. And I'm kind of like, I'm so happy. Is this like the first major award that she's ever won?
I don't know. Did she ever win a BET award before, or she's nominated for the first time this year?
I thought she
was nominated last year, maybe.
Maybe she could have been nominated last year. But I think she has better chances of winning this year. And we'll talk about that in a second. And then for best hip hop song, Cardi B won, and the nominees were Our Time, Nokia, We Getting Fucked Tonight, Rather Lie, and Take Me Through There. Our Time is one of the ones that I always come back to from Am I the Drama. So I'm kind of like really happy that it won. And then for best hip hop album, Cardi B also won, and she was up against Don Toliver's Octane, Gunna's The Last One, Playboi Carti's Music, and Youngboy Never Broke Again's Massa.
Interesting mix.
No, literally. Like, how did they? I don't even know what was in the. But I like that Cardi B won. And so speaking of that, let's talk about the BET Award nominations, because I believe Cardi B also is like leader of this one. I think she has
her and Kendrick that are leading, I think, maybe
has like the most nominations. Let me pull that up.
My critique with the nominations for BET Awards is, why nominate Bruno Mars?
You know, yeah, but didn't they also nominate Justin Bieber one year?
And Lady Gaga.
There you go. So it's like it's
probably
not,
Iggy.
They definitely, she's been nominated. So for the BET Award nominations, oh my god, the Viewers' Choice Award nominees are Burning Blue. I hate that fucking song. I hate that fucking song so much. Chains and Whips, Chanel, Fold It, I Just Might, It Depends, Man I Need, Outside, Rain Dance, and Take Me Through There. Who do you think is going to win this one?
You know, it already left my head, whatever you just said.
That's so funny. I'm about to text you the link so you can look at it too.
Did you say Chanel?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Tyla's nominated for that and for one other one for Chanel. I think for like video.
Do you think it'll win?
I don't know. Is this fan voting?
This award is fan voting.
So
I think Cardi B's gonna win it.
Clearly Cardi's fan base really votes for her.
Yes,
so
I love that.
It might be Cardi.
Then for best collaboration, the nominees are Chains and Whips, Clips and Kendrick, Time Remix, Cardi B featuring Jeezy, Lotto, Go Girl, Summer Walker featuring Lotto and Doja Cat, Good Flirts, Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar, Momo Boyd, Is It a Crime, Mariah the Scientist and Kali Uchis, It Depends, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, Take Me Through There, I know, Metro Boomin, Quavo, Brisky, YK Nice, DJ Spins, and We Getting Fucked Tonight, Gunna featuring Burna Boy. I really think for this one, if it's not Chains and Whips, it's going to be Good Flirts.
Well, if it's fan voting,
I don't think this nomination is fan voting.
It's not.
Yeah, there's like the one that's fan voted. The one I just said is fan voted.
Well, then, yeah, Good Flirts or Chains and Whips.
Yeah, I think so. And then okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then the nominees for best female hip hop artists are Cardi B, Coi Leray, Doechii, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Mona Leo, and YK Nice. Why are there so many? And why is Coi Leray in this category?
Did she release an album recently?
No, she hasn't released an album yet. I feel like and why is Gorilla or even Megan? They've barely released music this year. Doechii too.
This, I don't understand their nomination system, because also in their best female R&B and pop, it seems too broad.
Everything seems too broad.
Yeah, like everybody in there is R&B except for like Olivia Dean.
Yeah.
SZA does R&B but also pop. Kehlani's more R&B right now but also has done pop. So it really should just be an R&B category, but black.
Exactly. So. And so then, speaking of the female rap girls, let's talk about Latto and Cardi B. So Latto released her album last weekend, and it in one of the lines, she kind of, people were theorizing that she was dissing Cardi B, because last year the audio leaked of Cardi B on the phone with she's yelling at Ice Spice, and she says, "I'm not pussy ass Latto," and on the call she says this. And the fans were theorizing that once, because Cardi B got on the internet, she apologized. She bought Latto like a bag or something, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And then she got on the song. She got on the Earth Time remix. I don't know what order those things happened in, but that's what happened. And then Latto was like, so she went on the Breakfast Club and she said, she talked about this, like, did she? She said, "Well, yes, it was about Cardi. I rap about what's going on in my life. I was at an early stage of my pregnancy and I rushed to the studio to do this verse for her first week sales, the Earth Time remix. Literally like 2 days later, I'm seeing all the internet. I'm being called pussy. I'm pregnant, emotions tied. And it was someone I dead ass looked at as a friend. We on a texting basis. I'm open to a conversation when, I don't know. It wasn't a diss. It was life." And so then Cardi responded on Twitter, because of course Cardi B responded on Twitter. She said, "I truly understand how you feel. And that's exactly why I chose to apologize publicly, because the disrespect was public. On that call, I didn't even mean to call you that. I didn't mean any harm. There's a difference in what I said versus what I meant. What I could have said was you was too forgiving and gave too much mercy in that situation. But it was a heated conversation and I let my mouth get the best of me. When that call came out, I was 8 months pregnant, had just released my album, and was extremely overwhelmed and emotional. That's not to excuse what I said, but to let you know where my head was at. I genuinely felt bad about what happened. In 2025 and 2026, I made multiple attempts to connect. I spoke with your manager, your sister, even texted you directly to take full responsibility. I always had love and respect for you. I always wanted to make it right, but making it right looks different for the both of us. I wanted to connect with you, but you wanted to address it on your album." So people on the internet are divided about who's right and who's wrong in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think there are mistakes on both sides, but Cardi is being more upfront and active in trying to solve the issue, and Latto's being passive for some reason and using her pregnancy as an excuse.
Do you think it's an excuse though? Like, I genuinely think at the time she was, very pregnant.
I can respect that. I can respect being hormonal and overwhelmed, but that's an issue on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an issue on both sides. But I think that's like, it's okay. I don't think they have to be the best of friends, but I think also people have really been dogpiling on Latto so hard, and it's kind of really pissing me off. I think if we friends, we on a texting basis, and you asked me to do this thing for you, what's going on in my life, because I'm sure at that point Cardi knew that Latto was pregnant, and Latto was probably like, "Yo, keep the secret." And Cardi, she was obviously going to keep it a secret, but she's like, "You want me to do this for you? I'll do this for you. I'm working on my album." This girl got a lot going on. And then you on the phone, I'm just saying, like, I have never, like, if I heard you, a leaked phone call, and you're like, "I'm not like pussy ass Mariah," I would be so unbelievably shocked and devastated, because that's never the kind of relationship that we've had. So it would really fucking hurt me to my core. Like, damn, this what you saying behind my back? And I totally also get Cardi because I get being a hothead. I feel like I used to be just like that, just going off, you know, and you say something and she beefing with a bitch that another bitch also beefed with. You know what I mean? Like, I can totally see how she went, that was the first thing on her mind and she meant no harm. But I also understand how Lotto received it as harm. And so, but I just think I don't think that Cardi should take it any further because I think her fans, honestly, all the fans are doing way too much on the internet right now, and I have to like log out constantly because I'm like, I just can't, like, everybody just needs to go outside and touch some grass just a little bit. But it's just like, I don't know, I feel for Lotto, like I really do, because I'm listening to this album, and we'll talk about it when we talk about the album. Like, I had so many feelings and I was like, damn, like she's in this such an interesting place. Like, honestly, we can move on to new music. Is there anything else on the hot topics you want to go over? Because we can totally just move on to new music and talk about the album.
Well, first, related to their back and forth, it's funny that people are like, Cardi didn't mean any harm. She's just from New York. Like, that's just how they talk.
I mean, I get that, but I also get that, like, in a way, she looks down on her for this. And she thinks of her as like a weak bitch. And that's just in her mind, her mind about her being a weak bitch.
It's,
you know,
kind
that
of like
Lotto's a weak bitch because she would never do that.
Kendrick being like, I'm an old school Gemini. I don't understand how Kanye and Drake could make up like that.
Yeah, and he doesn't respect him for that. He respects him less for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand her hurt. Yeah. I understand the hurt on both sides.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because Cardi just kind of feels like a little bit betrayed because she's like, man, I thought we dealt with this. Like, I've reached out to you. I've done all I can do and I'm still the bad guy. You know, like, I fucked up. I made a mistake and I apologize. I took full responsibility for the mistake that I made, but nobody will let me move on. And I feel like and you know, Cardi gets it from all sides. You know, and it sucks, but I think Lotto too is getting so much parasocial kind of hate and like finger wagging at her. It is just driving me insane. I don't know these fucking people.
I saw a tweet that was like, feminist people can't relate to Lotto's music or something like that. But you wouldn't be able to relate to hip hop as a whole, like like
exactly.
You can't like
they just want to dogpile on her. People love to blame it all on women.
I don't love her album. Like, I agree that it is like very 21 Savage centered.
Absolutely, it is.
Like,
it is like, and it doesn't almost 100% that.
It doesn't even matter that it's him. It's just
exactly
like,
any man.
It feels like redundant, like every song being kind of about the same thing. Like, I love you, we're both toxic.
Well, let's just talk about it. Let's move on to new music. Let's move on to new music. So Lotto released her fourth studio album, Big Mama, and she said this was her retirement album, but then she tweeted out that, like, actually she was just hormonal, and this is actually her last album with her label RCA. So who knows where Lotto could end up next? Like, she could get another deal, she could go independent, like, so, but this is her album Big Mama came out. Did you have any downloads?
I like Okay with Doja.
Okay, I agree.
That was it.
I agree. For me, my downloads were Okay, Lotto and Doja Cat, 4L, Lotto and Tiana Taylor, and On That. Those are my 3 downloads from the album. So what did you think about it?
The Chrome Heart song is also okay.
But I just can't respect anything called Chrome Heart's diaper bag. I'm sorry, that's too niggerish for me. That's a bit too Atlanta for me.
It's a white person's brand as Chrome Hearts, I think.
Well, yeah, but I feel like in the early 2000s, Chrome Hearts was very like dressing Britney Spears and Steven Tyler from Aerosmith and, like, you know, Justin Timberlake. And at some point, I don't know what happened, it just suddenly became very urban.
I think we can blame, like, Playboy Cardi specifically?
I think it was earlier than that, because I feel like Kanye West was wearing chrome hearts. So we could go back to that decade. I feel like Drake was wearing chrome hearts in the early, like 2010s, not like 2020.
I'm just saying, the recent renaissance of chrome hearts, I think, can be blamed to like the opium aesthetic.
And like, I think the opium aesthetic, Uzi's aesthetic, Yachty too, like, is a big one, especially because we're talking about Atlanta, you know, and it just kind of feels like they have a lot of influence over that. But yeah, so those Chrome Hearts Diaper Bag was okay, but I'm sorry, I cannot download a song called Chrome Hearts Diaper Bag. It's too niggerish for me. I'm sorry. Some things are too niggerish for me. I can't do it. What did you think though? Go ahead, continue. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, it was. I think I listened to it one time and then I went back to certain songs. The fucking 21 Savage Trayvon Martin.
Oh,
reference.
Yeah, that was too much. That was too much. Rapping about Trayvon Martin in a song where you're talking about sex is like fucking nuts.
I could not believe my ears.
Yeah, like, that was too much.
I had to go back to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah, like that was too much.
And also him referencing Lotto as like exotic. Somebody was like, well, I guess if you are from England and you are dating
exotic to you,
a biracial from Georgia,
I don't know though. I just feel like this generation, oh my God, I'm always finger wagging on this podcast about this generation, but I feel like they've muddied the waters on so many things, and the meaning of exotic is one of them. And I think it all traces back to the fact that they don't and can't read, and that really influences every facet of your life, including it trickles down to the kind of music you consume and your understanding of said music. So you're adopting all these cultures and all these like aesthetics, and you don't actually know anything about them. You don't know anything about like a light skin or an exotic woman. You don't you can't fathom exotic outside of an Atlanta light skinned biracial woman with a BBL.
Yeah. I have 2 points to make regarding that. One, not to get too off topic, but the Jay-Z freestyle, I saw that some people are like younger people were saying he needs to dumb it down, like we're not trying to think that hard.
Please. Sean Corey Carter, dumb it down for you niggas?
Right.
Please.
That's too hard to comprehend.
They don't know what the word perpetuity means. And they didn't understand that.
That's why y'all think Drake is the GOAT. Because it's dumbed down enough for you.
It's dumbed down and it's never gotten any smarter.
The nigga relies on similes for his most creative bars. And that's their GOAT. Listen to any Kendrick song. How often is he relying on similes? Sometimes not at all. Listen to that Jay-Z freestyle. How many similes are in that?
But of course, what people are focusing on from that is they're like, oh my God, Drake really got this nigga shook. Huh? Not
or
my
he
goat.
He wants clout off of Drake. What clout does Jay-Z need?
Not my goat. It would actually never. Are you kidding me? I would smack one of these kids in the mouth for saying some shit like that to me. Are you out of your fucking... Has everybody lost it? Like, I'm so...
Yes.
People fucking... I feel like they're gaslighting me. Like, I feel like they're gaslighting me.
Yes.
I'm like, isn't that fucking crazy?
Back to the Trayvon Martin bar. I feel like Lil Wayne's Beat It Like a Cop.
Oh,
would
Lord.
Like made a way for bars like these. As much as I love Mrs. Officer, as much as I have sung the fuck out of that song in my life, he kind of broke the glass ceiling for bullshit. Like
Lord.
Police brutality lines like this.
Yeah. Okay, so then what would you rate the album? We got kind of off topic.
Yes. Maybe like a 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Like,
I agree.
You can listen to it.
Yeah.
But I'm not thinking hard. I'm not learning anything new about her. Like it's not breaking any barriers.
Yeah. I think it's much more vulnerable though.
Yeah.
You know, I did feel it was much more vulnerable. Like I thought, okay, my thoughts about this. I'll just read you what I wrote. Like I thought Doja Cat was a perfect feature for
Yeah.
Okay. And I to learn what they sound like on a song together, I love it. I do think Lotto's pin is really as sharp as ever on this. Like I really think it is. I think she's much more settled in her confidence and sure of her place. And like songs like Own That were a standout for me. But there's so many samples that kind of feel like out of step with the theme of the overall album. Like the samples were just kind of like they didn't really fit for me. And it felt repetitive too. And I hate that like it's jumping back and forth between like, I love you, I'm a bad bitch. I love you, I'm a bad bitch. Like it's just it's giving me whiplash. You know what I mean? And I think like, okay, first of all, I feel like we have misappropriated to the point of exhaustion the phrase male centered. Like because at some point it is love and it's very clear it's mutual between the two of them. You know what I mean? And this is why I hate people like people love to get online and call her a bird. And I'm just like, you don't know these people. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what it is and what it isn't. Because this whole time they've been thinking that he's married and he's divorced.
Yeah, that situation, I don't care about that situation. I believe that they were not doing anything crazy on behalf of his baby mama who he was married to. Yeah. Like I don't care about that. I believe they were doing right by her or whatever.
Yeah.
But she has said certain things in interviews and whatnot.
Yes, of course she has.
That I'm like,
but their point is always this. Their point is always this, though.
That's her problem to solve.
And let it be her problem to solve.
She's not the only like male-centered female artist out here. Yeah. Like
yeah.
I'm sorry, I was gonna name other people. I don't need to do that.
You could.
Cardi.
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And that you can also attribute, I think, to the way she was raised. You know what I mean? Like I really do think that you could attribute to just her lived experiences. I think what I will say, like the latter half of this album feels like the next step or the sequel to the latter half of Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't, that's okay. I just wrote that down and I had to say it. I wanted people to hear that. But I think we gotta edit. Like, why the fuck people got 18 songs and you gotta release every single one of them? Like, nobody's saying, hey, maybe we can cut it. Why are there no people in the room who are saying, like, this might be too much fucking music? And it's only like, I think it's less than an hour. It feels much longer than an hour. Would you agree when you're listening to it?
Yeah. I would say it is the Christopher Brown effect.
Yeah.
Of having too many songs.
Yeah.
Yes, you could certainly cut it down, especially when there's this many love songs that sound
exactly the same.
Thematically the same. I did like the use of the what is it, Soulja Boy? Yatrick.
Yeah.
I did like the use of that. I just don't care for Gorilla these days.
I don't care for her verse. I think it kind of like took the air out of the song for me. Like I think if she could have done this I think it should have been a solo song. Get Off My Jock, or what was it called? Something. Get Off My, I don't know.
Get Out My Face.
Get Out My Face. Okay. Yeah, so I think that could have been. I would give the album like a 6.5 out of 10. That's what I would rate it.
I do want to say I don't like that the idea that people are like, oh, Drake is writing for her.
Yeah.
He can't write for himself, babe. Yeah. If he wrote all of Iceman, that's exemplary enough that it's like why would he write for
anybody
Lotto?
else? Anybody else. Like, and they be gassing Drake like to the umpteenth degree, and we just need to calm down about it. It's a bit too much, okay? Is there any other new music on this list that you really wanted to talk about?
Coconut water. We didn't talk about trim.
I am declaring it's song of the summer. This, I have listened to the song. This might be my number one on my on repeat list. I am so charmed by her. Like, I have said this before, like, I like this bitch. Like, I just love her. This motherfucking song has been on a constant loop in my headphones every single where. I'm at the club saying, please turn on that coconut water. Like, I love her.
Yes. I think she has moxie. She's
incredible
hungry.
Moxie. She wants it.
She only started rapping a year ago, and
you
look
can
at
tell
her skill, her vocabulary. She said she didn't even like graduate high school the traditional way, and she recognizes how much she has to work on her performance and her writing and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that she studied the industry before rapping, so that she knows how to go about it and not make the same mistakes as other people.
And I love that.
And yes,
like,
I'm rooting for
really
her.
Love that.
I'm rooting for her.
I'm rooting for Trim. I really am. Do you have any other, or should we just get into our main topic? Because I'm really excited about this.
We can get into it.
Okay, so today's episode is the reason that Brianna is here. Because Brianna, I feel like, is so into astrology, and you kind of like really got me into it a little bit. And so I thought today it would be so fun if we could talk about astrology and as it relates to our favorite female rappers. Because Brianna is such an astrology enthusiast, and I feel like you are incredibly knowledgeable about this, and like you're super intuitive about it as well. So I'm excited for us to talk about this. So my first question then is, what is everybody's sign? And then what female rappers share your sign?
Well, I'm a Cancer sun.
Yes, that's what I meant. I meant sun.
Yeah. The only female rap artist I can think of that has my sun sign is Lil' Kim. But me and Megan share the same moon and rising. I feel more connected to Megan.
You feel more connected to Megan. Okay.
Yes. No shade to Lil' Kim. We know that that meme, that grandma looking around the room because her pussy's the reason for everybody.
The reason for everybody to be here. I know she feels so accomplished. Like, none of you bitches would be able to eat without me.
Yes.
For me, there are a couple. So my sun sign is a Sagittarius. Well, my sun, moon, and rising are all Sagittarius. But Nicki Minaj is also a Sagittarius. JT is also a Sagittarius. Trina is also a Sagittarius. And her and JT actually share a birthday. And I truly see myself in all of them. Like, I really feel that. Would you agree? Like, I feel like I have a lot of similarities with them.
Yes.
We're all outgoing. We're very brash and bold in what we say. We're the life of the party. But sometimes we turn people off because we're too bold and too outspoken. Like, but also like very like not afraid, very confident. Like, I feel that, and I feel that in all of them.
Yes.
What would you say?
You're all daring individuals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very daring.
Yes.
It's my favorite quality about a Sagittarius is
and like, especially with JT, I see like the friend group can be like mixed. Like, Sagittarius like rules like foreign travel and like foreigners. You travel a lot. Nikki especially is like a globally known person.
Yeah.
JT is hanging out with like everybody, like a lot of like all white artists.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Yeah. I see it.
Okay, so let's talk about some charts. You've done a little bit of homework, and I'm so grateful for that. So let's talk about some of the charts. I want to hear, who is your first, or how many did you bring?
I have info on Cardi, Meg, Doja, Nicki, and Lotto.
I want to hear Lotto's first, because we were just talking about Lotto.
Lotto is a Cap Sun, Aqua Moon. I don't know her birth time. I saw somewhere she might be a Scorpio rising. I don't know. But that would make sense because she has been like secretive about her relations.
Okay. You know? And that's a trait of theirs. That's a quality that they have.
Yes. She presents herself with a lot of power and also mystique. You know?
There is mystique.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
With her, I've written down here, with her Cap, Sun, and Venus, she can be very traditional. Ooh. So her being like, my man, and doing low body count Olympics is not really surprising. Okay. Also similar to Meg with her Venus, her Capricorn placements, like they be having a lot of brand deals. Yeah. You know, Meg has a lot of brand deals, a lot of businesses. Yeah. Like, and not to get too much into Meg because we're talking about Lotto. Like, Meg has a Taurus rising. Okay. So her chart ruler is her Capricorn Venus because Taurus is a Venus ruled sign. So when these brands and corporations are looking for like the perfect ambassador, like, yeah, I'm sure she comes up a lot, obviously, with like, she has a Cheetos brand deal, Love Island partnership.
So many. I mean, like, you could name like 10.
Nike, Popeyes. Yeah. She does get to the bag. And we see Lotto also has a lot of brand deals. She got that one commercial with Christina Aguilera where they got like $1 million to do that commercial or something like that. Like, yeah. Okay. She also has an Aquarius moon. So she could be viewed as having like shocking or detached emotions. Or in a kinder context, she's like open-minded and more receptive toward strange circumstances. So like the whole 21, is he married to somebody else, whatever situation, like she might be built for that kind of situation because it's like she understands the strange circumstance. If he's like in it for like a green card and they're cool with seeing other people, like, and she doesn't care about how the world sees her and doesn't care to explain herself, like that kind of makes sense.
Okay, wow. Okay, then let's talk about, who do you want to talk about next? I'll let you lead it.
Well, another note on Lotto, if her rising is Scorpio, she has the ability to reinvent herself and change her image. We already saw how she did that aesthetically. Yeah. How people were unfortunately, Nikki really pushed that idea that she looked like she was dressing too old for her age.
Too old for her age,
and she did change her aesthetic and her style.
She did.
She seems more in line with who she is at her
who she is now
core.
Yeah.
And so she should be able to reinvent herself again. Like, she reinvented herself into Big Mama and then literally became a mother.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm glad she's not retiring. She'll be able to reinvent herself again, especially when her Saturn return is over, since she's ruled by Saturn as a Capricorn.
Yeah.
And we are also going through the same Saturn return as her. She will look like she'll be a different person on the other side of it.
I can't wait.
And we'll be able to see it. Yeah.
I can't wait. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Okay, who do you want to talk about next?
We can talk about Onika.
Let's talk about Nicki Minaj.
She is a Sag Sun, Virgo Moon, Aqua Rising.
Okay.
So Aquarius,
I see that Virgo Moon.
Aquarius is like, it rules like new technology and inventions, and it can be like, it could oversee like social networks, social media. You could argue that Gemini also as well, but like, we're talking about Aquarius. So they also, like, it also rules like communities and teams. So her having a crazy strong fan base online like falls in line with that. Um her Sag Mercury, she has a very like expansive and passionate communication style. You know, I know how I reference like foreign people, foreign travel. Like her words have spread globally. She like has created new kinds of sayings and whatnot, like that whole Prague video.
Yeah.
Also the Nictionary.
Yeah.
Like she created new words. I was on the Nictionary website every day, like when she was coming up, like learning the new words. We've also seen her talk in different accents
Mm-hmm.
and cadences often. She goes into different voices all the time. Her Virgo moon can make her really self-critical, but in my opinion, seeing as her Virgo moon's ruled by her Sag Mercury, she can sometimes project her anxieties or self critiques onto other people and fault them. Like the whole Jay-Z title thing when like she didn't sign the paperwork, yet she's like faulting other people. Her beef with Megan about, oh, you wanted me to abort my baby or whatever the fuck, or like you were looking at my man on the video set, like when Megan's not even fucking thinking about any of that. Like she
Right,
didn't know
right.
she
Of
was
course.
pregnant.
Of course not.
Um again, like her Sag placements give her like a global appeal. We also know her to be a foreigner. Like she's famously from not America. Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago. Is it Tobago? I don't know.
She's a unique creature. And with
Very
her
much.
Mars in Capricorn, she is passionate and motivated by certain traditional constructs like marriage. We've seen how important like a monogamous long-term relationship is to her with Safari.
Yeah.
And then Meek, she was
Yeah.
holding him down in jail for some reason before they got together in person.
Yeah.
Um,
For some reason.
and she urgently got married to that man that she's with and has a family with him. Um, and also she does seem to be pretty male centered in general, as she was happy to be the only female rapper dominating hip hop for 10 years with no counterparts. And she can really decimate a man on his own song, like most famously Monster, her having the best verse. So like she does seem like the Capricorn sign is a feminine sign, but like it like it's Saturn ruled. It represents tradition, and like history and whatnot. So as unique and like boundary breaking as she is, like she also set a tradition for female rappers to come, like the Nicki playbook. She references sometimes like these artists, not necessarily them, but like their teams, their labels, like will try to do like the Nicki blueprint, the pink prints. Everybody who wears a pink wig now, like they're gonna think you're trying to be like Nicki.
Absolutely. Okay, let's do one more.
One more.
Yeah.
Would you like to do Doja, Meg, or Cardi?
Let's do Doja.
Doja's a Libra sun, Virgo moon, Libra rising. So like Nicki, she can be like self-critical. She's very analytical and self-aware. And I think that the best rappers have like a Mercury ruled sign. Like Jay-Z's a Virgo rising. Like we know him to be like a wordsmith, and like his wordplay is crazy. like like um there's no shortage of ideas with them. Um Doja also has her Scorpio Venus in the first house, and that's also her chart ruler. So with Scorpios, like the sex appeal can be crazy and like in a good way. In a way. They also like Venus ruled people be having body.
Yeah.
And Doja's ass is crazy. Like
Yeah.
like
She's a great body.
like I don't care that she had work done. She looks great all the
She
time.
looks
But like
great.
the ass has always the body has always been crazy.
Yeah. It's been crazy.
Um
Yeah.
she's insanely attractive. Most Venus ruled people are. I think Kendrick's a Libra rising. That nigga's a cutie patootie. He's gorgeous. Um Also like Venus rules art and art fuels Doja. Like all different kinds of art fuel her. Like we've seen her painting, her self-expression when it comes to fashion and all that. And with with the Scorpio Venus there, she reinvents herself aesthetically with every new era. Like right now, I think she described herself as dressing like a cupcake. Like it's very like pastel and kawaii. And we know she's gonna drop probably an EP and not necessarily a
Soon.
deluxe.
Yeah.
And so she's leaving the like V80s aesthetic to like the stage and like is like a cutie pie like in her like personal day-to-day wardrobe right now.
Right.
So not to diagnose her or anybody with this placement, but her Scorpio placement in the first house, and it's like a Libra house, like she can be like polarizing to others. And like we know that she has BPD, I believe.
Yeah, she did say that.
So like her personality can be shocking and
Absolutely.
Like that the whole Scarlet leading up to Scarlet, that was
yeah, she had a lot going on.
I was in the trenches as a Doja fan.
Yeah,
I was going through it.
on.
There was I could not defend her. I just had to watch.
She had a lot going on during
and
that
I already had my concert ticket and I just had I just had to witness.
Just had to watch it happen. So there's that. But then she killed it on that tour. So
I'm more excited for the tour that is coming to America.
Me too.
I don't have a ticket yet, but I will be there.
That's how I feel because our show isn't until like the end of the year. So I'm like, I'm definitely going to go, but I'm not buying a ticket like in a pre-sale or like a year in advance. No, I'll get the ticket when it's time.
I might get it sooner rather than later. I might get it for like my birthday.
Yeah.
Just because.
Get yourself a birthday present.
If she blows up even more, because we see how good the tour is, we see the performances. I don't want it to go up.
Something big's gonna happen. That's true.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like back when Control dropped and I had bought my tickets to the tour just maybe a week after the album dropped, and I was so glad I did because then like 2 weeks later, motherfuckers had skyrocketed the price of the tour tickets, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I got these tickets for $100 before they marked them up to like $1,000 a ticket. Like people are miserable.
I could have gotten a Zara Larson ticket for $50, but she literally blew up. Stateside Remix came out, and then the show was $200. I waited too long and I couldn't go.
Oh my God.
She was just here, but I got a ticket for September.
Okay, good.
For when she's gonna be at the Greek Theater, so I will be seeing her.
Love that. Well, this has been so much fun.
Yes.
I love to learn about this stuff because I'm like, ooh, am I like that? And I hope the listeners are like, oh my God, am I like that? Like, and like go and look up your chart and stuff and look up their chart and stuff. So now it's music rec time. Do you have a music rec? While you think about it, I can tell you mine.
Yes.
Okay. So mine, I have two. One is Game On, Little Sims featuring JT. We didn't talk about Little Sims' EP, but I've been listening to that on repeat. Like, I love it. And this song with JT, I'm like, oh my God. I felt like I was thinking in my head they were so unlikely of collaborators, but they just work so well together on a song. And that ate that song. So I've been listening to that on repeat. And then my second is Everything Panka, Mona Leo and Tizo Touchdown. I have been listening to this song nonstop. This song is incredible. If Tizo Touchdown rapped like this on other music, I might actually listen to his music because he ate this shit up.
I thought he was gonna sing, so
Me too.
I really liked how he came on the song.
He ate this shit the fuck up. Mona Leo ate this shit the fuck up. I saw somebody on Twitter today saying, if this came out when 106 and Park was still around, they would love this video. Oh, you did?
Well, no, I said that if this was a just world, that they would perform this on 106 and Park.
They could perform it. 106 and Park would have this at the number one spot. It would be at the number one spot.
I hate that she was getting backlash for like the video,
the video was amazing.
Yes, as a collective we are tired of references,
absolutely,
but she's from Houston, Beyonce's from Houston, Beyonce loves her,
Pink.
and it's about Pink.
It's about Pink. And what's pinker than the Pink Panther video from the movie?
She had a Beyonce dancer in the video.
Yeah.
It's a blessed project.
People don't realize how serious people who love Pink take the color pink.
Yeah.
Like, it's truly, I can't, it's in me, not on me. You know, it's a lifestyle. It's a religion. It's a lifestyle when you love the color pink. So
pink people and purple people are really about
really about it. Really about it. I'm really into it. So, okay, what do you have one?
I kind of have two.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. First, so Trim is supposed to be dropping a remix to her song Nobody.
Okay.
And I believe Mona Leo is going to be on that remix. I don't know when that's coming, but I love the original Nobody with the original production. So I'll say go listen to that.
Trim, Nobody.
Also, this isn't rap, but I believe that she might have a rap remix or a rap feature on her Deluxe Cherries new album. Is great.
Okay.
It's amazing.
I've not heard it, but I do see people talking about it online.
It's only 10 songs. She's 10 coming.
Songs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love to hear that. Okay, go Cherry. All right. Well, first of all, thank you so much for coming on this show. You've been an amazing co-host, so thank you so much. And
thank you for having me.
Of course. And then if you made it all the way to the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening. Happy Black Music Month. Go and read your horoscope today. Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.